Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we break down the big financial news so you don't have to. Today we're diving into Global Business Travel Group's latest report, and let me tell you, it has got some interesting tidbits about their future plans and how they're feeling about their finances. Stick around because we're about to decode what this all really means. Before we jump in, if you want more of these straight to the point financial breakdowns, make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to join our Discord community, linked in the description below, where we chat about all things finance. So what we've got here is a type of report called a Form 8. Think of it as a company shouting out important news that isn't regular, like an unexpected big event, or in this case, an update on their financial outlook and a solid boost to their stock buyback program. It is like getting a special bulletin outside of the usual quarterly updates. The main player here is Global Business Travel Group Incorporated. You might know them as GBTG on the stock market, traded on the New York Stock Exchange. They're in the business travel world, which has seen a lot of ups and downs lately. The date on this report is the 17th of February 2026. This tells us the information inside is current as of that day. Now, they're telling us about their class of common stock. This is the actual ownership stake people can buy in the company. The most crucial part of this filing for us today really kicks off here. It is all about how the company is doing financially and what they expect to happen. So on the 17th of February 2026, Global Business Travel Group, or GBTG as we'll call them, put out a statement. They shared some early, not yet final numbers for the last 3 months of 2025, which ended in December. They also confirmed their predictions for how much money they think they'll make for all of 2026. But here is the really interesting bit. They're also pumping a lot more money into buying back their own stock. We're talking an extra investment to increase their share repurchase program up to a hefty $500 million. Now, why is buying back stock a big deal? When a company buys back its own shares, it reduces the total number of shares available in the market. This can often make the remaining shares more valuable because each share now represents a slightly larger piece of the company. It is a signal that management believes their stock is undervalued or that they're confident in future growth. For GBTG to be willing to spend $500 million on this suggests they have a lot of faith in their business and its future prospects. It is like saying, we think our own company is a great place to invest our cash. It is super important to remember these fourth quarter and full year 2025 numbers are preliminary. That means they haven't been totally double checked by auditors yet. They're based on what the company thinks they're going to be, but the final number might change a bit once the official audit is done. So while these early reports give us a good idea, they're not the absolute final word. This section just tells us what extra documents are attached to this report, mostly for official filing purposes. The most important exhibit here is Exhibit 99.1. This is the actual press release they issued that contains all those financial results and the news about the share repurchase program. It is the source document for a lot of what we've just discussed. This exhibit is the press release itself, which is where all the juicy details about the company's earnings expectations and its expanded stock buyback plan are laid out. Now let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Global Business Travel Group operates in an industry that was hit hard by the pandemic, but is now in a recovery phase. People are traveling for business again. And companies are spending on moving their employees around. GBTG's decision to increase its share repurchase program so significantly to $500 million shows they are likely seeing strong demand and expect continued growth. This is a very positive sign for investors and signals management's confidence in the company's financial health and future performance. They're essentially betting on themselves, and that is usually a good indicator. This filing, while brief, tells a story of a company that is financially optimistic and actively working to increase shareholder value. The reiteration of full year 2026 guidance suggests stability and predictability, while the substantial increase in the share repurchase program indicates a strong cash position and a clear strategy to reward investors. In my opinion, Global Business Travel Group appears to be on a solid upward trajectory. Their focus on returning capital to shareholders through buybacks alongside confirmed financial guidance suggests they've weathered recent storms and are now in a position to really capitalize on the rebound in business travel. The key risks to watch would be any unexpected slowdown in the global economy, which could impact travel budgets or increase competition in the travel tech space. However, based on this filing, the company is projecting a strong future and taking concrete steps to align its valuation with its perceived worth. Alright, that is our breakdown of Global Business Travel Group's latest report. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Do you think this $500 million buyback is a smart move? Drop your thoughts in the comments below if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps us out, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. And don't forget to check out the Discord, linked in the description, to continue the conversation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next decoding session.